Vigilante justice and revenge porn have always been popular box office genres, right? Batman versus the Joker, that's revenge for the Joker to do his family. William Wallace in Braveheart, revenge against the British Army and the violations of his family, right? This is one of the best movies ever made. Django Unchained, you had slave versus slaveholder. Inglourious Bastards, you had the American Special Forces, a Jewish guy on American Special Forces versus the Nazis, right? Sinners, I think more recently, black people versus white vampires. I don't know. I didn't watch it. But won a ton of awards, and a lot of those movies were box office successes, smash box office successes. Some of them are classics. And so anyway, the model works, but the model has to have an antagonist that is so hated and loathed that you don't mind seeing vigilante justice done against them, like vampires or slaveholders or the British Army, right? And you have to choose the right antagonist. They have to be morally repugnant and they have to be indefensible. But what if your antagonist in your revenge movie is a protected minority group? This brings us along nicely to the state of modern Europe, where in a short few years, the amounts of sexual violent offenses have skyrocketed 100%, and rapes have skyrocketed 150% in 10 short years. What happened in those 10 short years? Oh, yeah. The foreign-born population of Europe skyrocketed and is now, in some places, over 50%. The vast majority of these foreign-born populations are from North Africa, Muslim countries. Nobody ever reports on this because you would be forced to report on some of the realities of the Muslim world and some of the teachings of the Quran about concubinage and so on. And so it's a very bad thing, right? You're not allowed to talk about that. But, well, same people telling you not to talk about it are the ones who declare that we need to believe all women and protect all women. And then they're the ones also banning movies about this. And that's what's happening right now. There's a reason why Citizen Vigilante, which is like a low-budget B movie, but starring a big-time Hollywood name, Armie Hammer, is the number one most talked about and buzzed about movie in the world right now because it follows vigilante justice against Muslim rape gangs. And of course, this has been a time when we've seen the rape gang inquiry. There have been tons of reopenings of cases and extra jurisprudence now that more people are talking about this. More people are describing the horrors that happen, like what happened in Hamburg, Germany in 2016. A group of teenagers, Muslim teenagers, gang raped a 14-year-old girl and received suspended sentences. If you look at what happened in Hamburg, where the rapist walked free without any penalty or coverage, and the media was like, oh, the poor perpetrators. There's a huge difference between hate speech and stabbing people in the neck. The facts don't matter. This is the director of the Citizen Vigilante movie. And the Citizen Vigilante movie follows a man as he goes on a revenge spree against those who have been committing horrible sexual crimes and other crimes in the country of Germany. The film follows Mr. Hammer as Sanders, an ordinary man enraged by what he views as the breakdown of law and order. He decides to deliver vigilante justice to criminals and corrupt officials that he believes protects them. His targets are mostly, but not exclusively, migrants. The film opens with a mother being stabbed by migrant criminals in front of her son. The movie was inspired by real events, has a German director, and has gone completely viral in my timeline. I went ahead and watched it. It's a gripping movie. And there's really no distinction between, there's really no difference between it and like a Django story or a Inglourious Bastards movie. So now this movie is sitting at 95% with 250 ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. Whoa. And it is one of the top movies in the world, in fact, right now on Prime Video. Vigilante Justice is number 10 in the world. I just watched Citizen Vigilante. So much more radical than I expected. It's not a movie. There's no plot. It's an essay and a declaration of war against mass migration. It's a literal call to arms. Cannot believe Arnie Hammer said yes to this. He plays Bruce Wayne, Batman, except he a Jewish landlord who kills migrants, often his own tenants. There's absolutely zero character development of any kind. I'd be surprised if this gets somehow banned in America too. There's no way in hell this will be allowed to get wide distribution. Everybody's saying the people have spoken. And this is the rating. Germany has blocked the new thriller with immigrant non-white criminals. In Citizen Vigilante, the American in Europe hunts down foreigners because the cops won't. It'll be released in the U.S. tomorrow. It hit too close for German censors, and so they censored it. They blocked it. Arnie Hammer film banned in Germany over anti-migrant content, director says. Banned video goes viral online. Citizen Vigilante is a riff on Death Wish. Germany refuses to give it a rating, effectively denying its release. Director of the film said, "It was a deliberate censorship decision. I hired lawyers to complain about it, but lost in a 6-2 vote, as I was told the film was inciting violence against migrants. And said, before any of you bedwetting loony lefties turn on me for saying I'm inciting hatred, it's a film. Films inspired by huge political failures that have absolutely nothing to do with me. I take no responsibility for it. I don't condone violence against innocent people." There's a poignant scene where Arnie Hammer is interrogating a family.
Traumatic integration.
And he's using the buzzwords that are often used in European courts in order for Muslim migrants to get off heinous and medieval barbarian crimes, right? Like things that you can't, nobody should be allowed, nobody should be okay with it. Nobody should be okay with the amount of rapes and the increased sexual violence in Europe. Why does nobody talk about this? It's sickening. Clip is brutal. Vigilante of the acquitted gang rapist. Are these the values you're teaching your children? He calls out the imported victim blaming culture directly. This is the scene that got Citizen Vigilante banned. Whew. Yeah. Laws are meant to protect the victims, not the perpetrators. And then he looks at the judge who let 6 boys walk after gang raping a 14-year-old girl. You are the cancer that is killing society. Sinners, a movie about killing white people, won an Oscar, so spare me your faux outrage over Citizen Vigilante. That's right. This is why they banned Citizen Vigilante. This film was dedicated to the thousands of rape and murder victims across Europe who were betrayed by our legal system. Woo. We are watching. I mean, a lot of people are watching Citizen Vigilante. Just finished watching. This movie is very satisfying. Finally have the balls to portray the reality of the Islamic takeover of Europe. Arnie Hammer did a superb job playing the title role. A couple over-the-top parts that could have been lived without. But the messaging needs to be heard. This is the messaging on screen, the dedication. I recommend everybody watch this film. I really enjoy it. People are complaining that he spends the first half of the movie murdering white people and not migrants, fail to understand that is hammering home an important premise. Hang the traitor before you shoot an enemy. To Elon Musk, Citizen Vigilante. It's creating a lot. It's creating a lot of commentary online. This is the director.
I have on Rotten Tomatoes 92% fresh. That's unbelievable, and the result of my movie Citizen Vigilante. Watch it now everywhere on Amazon, Apple, Fandango, Google Play.
Well, there you go. One battle after another. Oh, there you go. Okay. Well, didn't this win like an Oscar? A bunch of Oscars? One battle after another. It's a film that glorifies far left-wing terrorism, anti-conservative diatribe that calls for violence against conservatives. No mainstream Hollywood director would ever do something so irresponsible. There you go. The Leonardo DiCaprio film about left-wing violence, glorifying left-wing violence. Anyway, if you're interested, go watch it. We'll leave you with the trailer for the film right here.
The truth is this. You are all being used.
The vigilante citizen is delivering a brand of justice that some believe the authorities have failed to provide, targeting both criminals and those in power accused of allowing crime to flourish unchecked.
There's been a lot said about me, so I thought you should hear directly from me. I'm here to help you take that control back.
The state, court, police. See, you think that they've failed you, but they haven't. No, they only exist to control you.
Do you want justice?
Yes.
Let's get some fresh blood. You walk down the street and you get stabbed or robbed.
He's a real hero.
We need more guys like this.
What does your country do? Nothing.
Our current system is failing to protect our citizens.
He's like the real deal.
He's playing with us.
What if everything they ever taught you was utter nonsense? We can change history.